Good timing for sure. How you doing, Tim? I see you're busy over there. I figured I'm having lunch and I'm working from home today, so we're gonna take a look at a few things. Whoa, what kind of, oh yeah, I can do that. Let me let me grab my tape. Get all this turned on. You bet, man. From pegs to the end. Where is my tape? Oh, I think it's in here in the eBay section. Yep, there it is. From pegs to the end. Let's just see. Let's just see. From the peg to the end. And it looks like 7 3/8. Yep, 7 3/8. What's up, Ray? Yeah, that thing looks crazy. That's like the Mad Catter on steroids. You bet, man. So, as always, hey folks, Dad here with Elevation Diecast Racing, and it's time for some lunchtime laps. I'm going to do 2 Hot Wheels versus Matchbox, and then I'm going to look at, we're going to see something from this Praetorian Guard. It is the second one I got from Brendan the other day. We're going to look at that, and everybody's asking about the speed bumps, so I gave them a little love at the speed shop, and we're just going to start off with that. Recently kicked out of the 31 to 40. This was one of my favorites, FTEs. I just think it's sharp, the stock car, but it doesn't really do well. There we go. Okay. For some reason, when this is hooked into the Derby Magic timer, I've got to start it once to record the times. What's up, Brendan? $20 for a sketch Superman is ouch. We'll also take a look at my Superman. It's going to be Superman and Tomica Ferrari going to the Nationals. Looks like Speed Bump needs a little more love. Not doing well. I really expected this car to do something better. But be that as the case may be, give him another run. Ooh, 2082. Buy the stock car. We're gonna, well, so the speed bump not gonna make it, but the stock car on the other hand, looks like he's gonna remain our gatekeeper. We're going to find out how Hawkman's doing. He's a roller. He should have got faster by now. Let's see if the stock car can get back in. Oh, yeah. The other FTE Lotus not faring very well against the stock car. Yeah, Hawkmans are... We're about to look at that. Stock car. beating out the Lotus. So it looks like the Lotus will be the gatekeeper now into that class. Well, no, he won't be because I got to move. The Fiero is number one. I got to move everything up. So the Lotus is out. He goes into... Yeah, Hawkman is good. So we'll look at one more from this guy. And if the stock car can beat... Oh, yeah. So, I love it. He is going to get... He's going to continue climbing, but we'll leave that. We'll leave that for later, because that's not as exciting as something like Hawkman being in third, currently in the 41 to 50. So while we're on the subject, we'll give him a solo run, and then we'll run him up against number 2, which you've seen is a gold hot one. Smooth as ice. 2070, not too awful bad. Could be better, could be worse. Let's see if he's gained any speed. Let's see if he can beat the number 2. Oh, 1,000. What a bummer. 2068 and 1 is the time to beat. Let's see if he can do it in the outside. Outside lane is usually the slow lane, but sometimes it proves me wrong, so I don't really have a fast lane or a slow lane, because any of them can come back at any given time, but the Hawkman is not going to beat my 442. And I'll give him one more shot, just in case he needs warm-up laps. We'll do that. I definitely love this car. This is cool. So cool. And Hawkman not gonna do it. He'll remain number 3. So, or, well, technically number 4, because I have to Mountain Dew Stalker. He went on a rampage. So, what is up? Larry, Bathurst Diecast. Let's see how the guard is doing. This is my second guard. My first guard is at 24. So we'll see if he can go any further. And let's see what he's doing today. Still has some hop. Don't understand it. These wheels are just not round. Both of them, both ones I have, are no good. Pretty disappointing. Still running a 2077, but this car should be running 206. So, I don't know. Here's my gatekeeper. Let's see if this guard can beat him. He can. He's running a 2075 in traffic. It's funny how he runs faster in traffic. That's not usual. .207.5 and greater than 3 will knock out the guard. 207.8 won't do it. So the Mercedes. I don't know about that. There's the Superman isn't going to beat. Definitely is not going to beat the guard. but we'll look at Superman after we place him. Let's just roll him up against number 39. See if he can beat him. They do. They really do. On any given day, yeah, this guard is not running a 206.7. I can tell you that. And 206.7 for a 39th placed car. We'll put him up here for now. Oh, let's roll him against my number 19 because that doesn't seem right. Uh-huh, 66 to 69. Love it, love it, love it. So he's gained quite a bit of speed just sitting in the rank. Don't ask me how. I just know. Well, seem to be tied. 66 and 3. One more time for the Shark. You got to beat him by greater than 3 or the tie is going to go to the placeholder. And it is definitely this guy here. And I can't complain. Let's see what he does to the Mercedes. Fastest SLK I've ever found has blue headlights. Only SLK I've ever found fast. 206.9. Shark slowing down, which I think is why he's in the spot he's in. Very interesting. That's okay. If he can run a 206.8, I'll give him a shot at the Murata. 206.2. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. We'll come back to the Shark. We'll come back to the Shark. Let's put him against this Murata. Little SLK running a 206.2. What? I am not going to complain about that. So, who's looking forward to Gold Hot Ones at Commotion Diecast? And who here entered into the new year, new champ race at D-Built Garage? Have you gotten your cars back? SLK is going to move up. Let's see if he can beat my... Let's see if he can beat my Shelby, my blue one. When I first started racing, Brandon sent this to me. I haven't got mine back yet. It's good to know you got them back. At least I know that the process has been underway. I like to do my homework before I reach out to somebody and see what they're doing. 206.4 by the SLK. You put in 2 Fairmonts, huh? 264 beat out the Mustang. I sent a Fairmont and my Murata. It'll be ketchup mustard for me. Look at this SLK driving around things. What is going on with that? crazy. Yeah. Mustang just got drove around. 2065 and some 10,000ths of a beat. Wow, let's go. SLK on the rise. Who'd have thunk it? Lunchtime Laps. Brought to you by Elevation Diecast Racing. Huh. Who's got a fast one of these? SLK doing Mercedes-Benz things. Look at this little dude. Just beat out a Thunderbird. I think the Thunder Chicken gets him in this lane unless the SLK wakes up over here. He is. He just beat out this Thunderbird in the so-called slow lane. That's why I can never call this the slow lane, because you just never know. These lanes really are dialed in pretty well. Dom's Charger. Let's see if he can beat Dom's Charger. This SLK is, like I said, the fastest one I've ever found, and the only one I have ever found to rank. I can show you, I have ran quite a few, and I think I've gotten rid of most of them, to be honest, because the casting was just starting to irritate me, looking at its slowness and waste of metal and plastic. Yeah, I don't even think I have any left. I got rid of them. They might be in other boxes, I don't know. Dom's Charger just got blown out by a little Mercedes SLK. That's crazy. I don't know how it's doing it, but he is. Lunchtime Laps. Case Challenge Edition. Let's go. What's really going on? That's crazy. AMG, I hear there's a Matchbox tournament I'm probably already late for signing up for at Chase Family Racing. When I get done here, I will go over to that site and see if I can still get in. SLK will be the stopper, or the Mercedes. If he's running a 2067, that's about right. 2064 rather. Let's see if the SLK can run a 2064. He's done it too, so I suppose it's possible. Nope. Mercedes will stop him. And that's okay. That little SLK climbed all the way up. There is my fastest Mercedes. That is one of the Matchbox. I would enter into that race at Chase Family, and there's why. So he's fast. What's up, Marcus? Top of the morning to you, or actually good evening. How you doing, Mick? Enjoying your lunch break for Lunchtime Laps? He's a shade off being elite. He just ran a 2054. Let's just see if he can get in the top tier, because I would love to have a top tier AMG. But he's got a tough match. Against you know who. Yeah, Fast and Furious. Even though it's a bigger casting, I thought it might do a little better on your track, but at least I know not to send one of those. Oh, look what we have here. Time Machine just got beat out by the AMG. What? 2055 and greater than 2,000 speed. Let's go. Oh, let's go. I would love that. I would love that. Oh, no. No. 2054. And a 3,000 speed. Can the AMG beat a 2054 and a 3,000 speed to get in to the gatekeeper spot of the top tier? What's up, Ezra? Yep, Time Machine shutting him down, and that is why he is number one in my 51 to 60. Yep, Time Machine said shut him down. Not getting in. So 252 is the time that would be needed to get into the gatekeeper spot of the top tier. And just for giggles and ho-hos, let's roll him against number 15 and see how the whale is faring today. Very stoked to have had this. It was a gift from Blue Line Racing. I don't know if it was a gift or I think I traded him something for it. I don't remember. Yeah, fast gatekeeper. Ooh, and the Time Machine said, you've been sleeping, Mr. Mustang. Very, very happy to have two of those. Oh, yeah. And the Time Machine's going to roll him down to the gatekeeper spot. So what do you know about that? I can't even be upset about that. That's my gatekeeper to the top tier as of right now. I can't even be disappointed. Can he beat my Green Arrow, though? Traded for the Noodle. That's right. That's right. Speaking of Noodle, we got him over here on the block as well for lunch. Oh, look what we have here. It looks like this guy might be out of the top tier because we're going to race him against that Mustang. If he just ran a 2061, it's not going to fly. 2055 and greater than 6. Does the arrow wake up? What's up, JC? Ooh, 5.9. So the Time Machine will climb, and 5.9 will. So we'll set him right there to face off against the whale. A whale Hans duel. Well, Han Solo. Well, I can just tell you, Han Solo's 5th in that weight division and 4th here. So we'll run them two off here in a minute. Time Machine making his rounds. We're going to race him here. First, hang on. Let's just see who's going to be the gatekeeper. The Mercedes, huh? So many cars, so little time. White Whale beating out. What's up with these times? Time Machine is going to climb. And we're going to find out how high after we figure out this gatekeeper spot. Whale up by 6. And it will be the Whale. So 2063 to get into the top tier. Okay. So he is right there Well, I don't have a limousine ready yet. That's what I'm building. Let's see what we got here. Can the time machine beat my other Plymouth Arrow? Last Plymouth Arrow in the top tier. Time machine making his way from the gatekeeper spot today out of morbid curiosity. Let's see how it unfolds here. Wow. Wow. 205.1 by the time machine. Yeah, you're right about that, Marcus. He will face the gatekeeper when we place this Back to the Future time machine. You are absolutely right about that. Time machine looking to climb further. Oh, my Lanta son. And he sure will. He sure will. Maxbox AMG is going to get his shot. Legitimate. Oh, check it out. Look what's next. Tiger wheels. We all love this car. You think the time machine can beat the Puerto Rican Policia? I'm going to say the time machine. Nah, police. No, time machine. No, police. Police. Yeah, I say the police. Look what's going on today, fellas. I think the police pulled the time machine down, or pulled them down the track, but wow. 204.9 by the time machine and a 10,000s beat by the Tiger Wheels. The top speed right now is 2040 stock. Time machine, well, he just beat this police car. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I'm not complaining. Next, my third Team Handy funny car. You like that, huh? Time machine. All right, who you got? Team Handy. I know Mick's got the time machine. I'm gonna roll with the time machine as well. Oh, he's running a 4.8. Shut the doors. Let's go. Let's just go to the next car. He's getting faster. Let's just not waste time here. We only have so much lunch time. All right. Ooh, look what we have here. Little bow tie funny car. So, for the super heavyweights, 150 grams, between 100 and 150. Blue Line Racing holds the record for his 73 Ford Torino at 146.7 grams on Mile High Raceway, running a 202. The closest thing I have is a 205.9 at 103. So I have nothing that fast or that heavy yet. As far as 70 to 70 grams, 70 to 70.99. So a 70-gram car, 203.8. Closest thing I have is 66.5. I left weight on the table, running a 204.5. Fastest stock. 2040 with my Siku ambulance at 97.7. Yep, that'd be it. Now, let's see if the time machine can beat this funny car. Oh yeah, I keep him. Time machine just smoked that funny car. Smoked that funny car. So, if you don't have a fast time machine, I suggest you keep buying them till you get one. Time machine is going to take that one with the faster time. So we'll go 2056 in a 2000 speed. Give him one more shot at keeping his spot. 2056 in a 5.8. Time machine will climb one more spot. What do you know about that? Can he beat the Hershey funny car? Sitting currently at number 9. Nah, you can't jump a few. You gotta go in order in the top tier, because there are certain cars that throw off certain wind, and that's part of what makes a rank. Unless we're talking about basic rank and you're just kind of trying to place them, you definitely want to go through a top tier though. Funny car almost drove around him. That's why. Did you see how he gained the speed? Almost driving around. That's why you got to race through them. So 2051 and a 1000 speed or greater will be needed by the Hershey's funny car from Isaiah's race team. 2046 and a 5.2 will put we'll put that one to rest, but a 2046 will keep that funny car climbing, and he'll have to face, I don't think these Solaires are running that fast. All right. Have a good one, Larry. Yeah, Mick, it's pretty remarkable how they fare down the track. 2046, that is the speed of my number 1 car. So I don't know where that run come from, but let's see if he's got it in him to go further. Oh yeah, let's go. 2048 and greater than 3. 2048 and greater than 3. 2048 gets him. Gets the Solaire. I'm not mad, but he's got another Solaire to go through. And I know Marcus is chomping at the bit to see that van roll again. So if this car beats this Solaire, that's what'll happen. So funny car, I know Marcus will be rooting for the funny car. 49 to 53. Do you hear that backstop? Getting pummeled. Oh, I can hardly wait for the race in April. That's going to be fun. 150 gram shootout. Yes, sir. So we'll give him one more shot, because we want consistency. 52 and greater than 2. 47 and 48. Oh, my Lanta, son. Let's go. Top tier, not messing around. Marcus gets his wish. Spider-Man. Running remarkable times. Because when he came to Mile High Raceway, he was at a 215.4. Not even enough to get into the B-sides. Now he's running in the top tier. Funny car is going to beat him, though. 2046. .2046 and greater than a 9,000 beat. Whew, he just got driven around. Spider-Man will fall a place. That's all right, huh? Yeah, that was a good race. It's funny how the funny cars are making their way to the top now. Pretty interesting. Dad's race team, splatter paint. So coming up on a future race, time on that last race, 2046 to 54. Dad's race team versus Isaiah's race team. Isaiah's race team trying to climb his way to the top 5. What a race! And Isaiah does get me by 1. 2050. So 2 funny cars side by side will definitely play on your times and hold each other back, and they'll kind of stick to each other. It's like almost like a magnet is in each one of these cars. Dad getting the bigger beat. So Dad will hold his spot, but you bet, Mick. My pleasure, sir. Isaiah will now be in spot number 6. And now we go back to the arrow and see AMG. AMG is going to... Is he going to go to the top tier? There's a reason he's not in there, so we'll try again. Ah, but he's going to get it today. Let's go. A vault is cool. All right, 2056. And greater than 7. Or the chase arrow is out. What's up, Clay? 131 die cast. AMG just got into the top tier. Let's go for top tier Mercedes. So this guy will be racing to get into the case ranks. Yes, identical. The only thing that separates White Lightning from Mile High Raceway is it is narrower and it's at a 28-inch deck height. Otherwise, they're both exactly the same, 8'8", gradual to the flats, and 20 foot 7 inches long. AMG. How far will he go into the top tier? Currently, the gatekeeper now. Let's see what he does against the White Whale. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. I started to think if I have to move it again, but if I do, it'll be a better setup than this. So if I do have to move this track, the new setup will be better than what we see today. So yeah, it is. Like I test on this track too before I send them out to races. Just depends on where it's going. AMG beating out the Whale. Let's go. Yeah, I seen it come through, JC. 2059. So 2058 and 1 thousandths or better, or the Whale is going to spot 15. 55. Ooh, that'll keep them. That'll keep them at the gatekeeper spot. That's crazy. But that's fine with me. I am stoked to have a gatekeeper AMG Mercedes. I am not disappointed at all. I can just tell you that. Now, next on the lunch menu, let's see what Superman's doing. Let's see what Superman's doing. Give him a couple rolls. Woo, 2075. Wazoo, buddy. Let's go. Let's just put him up against my Tomica, who is number one. Because that Superman's never run a 2075, I can tell you that. All right, for number one. Yep, that's it. It's the only other one I got besides Sketch. That's it, buddy. Whoo! Now he's number one. Superman will be coming to the Grand Nationals. He just ran a 2074. That's pretty remarkable for a 32 ounce for a 32 gram cast. I'm stoked about that. I am stoked about that. 73, but he just ran a 65. Yee, what do you know about that? Yeah, these will be getting put up. These will be going out. So these are getting packed up. No more running. So, for the record, my Tomica Ferrari is running a 2065 and my Superman is running a 2073. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm only sending 2. Since the Ferrari's faster, that'll be Isaiah's race team. And Dad'll be driving the Man of Steel. Well, that takes care of that. So that means my number 1 and number 2 spots are gone from the 31 for now. Oh, let's see. Let's see how far. Let's see if we can beat this one today. Yeah, that was a good tip, because here's another one for the record. If you do not train your wings to stay off those wheels, he won't run right. And I know Keith knows that, so I'm looking forward to a good race there. Yeah. And look at this guy now. My first Praetorian Guard running a 2068. Looks like he's going to climb. Praetorian Guard. Just got shut down. But it's pretty quick. Let's see if that stock car can beat the Maximus Charger. Oh, he can. Let's go. Which means the guard will face the Charger if he can't beat greater than 4 on a 2069. Let's go. So the Charger, the Maximus Charger and the Praetorian Guard have a race pending. See what happens with Dad's Thunderbird. Gets beat out. How can you not like that climbing? What a beautiful car. 2069 and greater than 4. Two 65 and 67. Well, and that. But let's see if the Murata can beat a 2065, huh? That's a great tip. I'm going to do that before I send them. Because I certainly don't want them retracting. Yeah. Murata. Doing Murata things. $63 and greater than 5. 63 and only 1, so Murata will keep his place. And let's see if the guard can beat Maximus. And he can. Wow, he's running a 6.4 now. So this guard has gotten faster. I haven't done anything to the wheels. Nothing. The only thing I did was work them. Ha! That's cool. That's a good way to do it instead of propane heat, I guess. Let's see if the guard can beat this guy. Wouldn't that be cool? I like that. So the original guard is now getting faster. Now we can take a look at the noodle. I haven't done much to him since last time. He ran a 2056. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. How many people do you think would participate in a rip and run tournament? Yeah, he's not going to get past him. So, not bad. Not bad. Praetorian Guard. Let's just see. He can't beat the Shark. But the Shark was running good time, so we need to go back to him later. Alright, we'll do that later. What's the question, Mick? Yeah, I'm sure if I did a ripping race, it would be part of a mail-in. And it would be a limit of 2 per team. And then I would throw a mod race in there for good measure. Yeah, ripping race is a different animal because you got to know what's fast out of the package. Murata on White Lightning, huh? Okay. I suppose we could do that. 2181 is not bad. Record for White Lightning Raceway by a Johnny Lightning anyway is 2165. So 2182, not bad. It's a good time. Oh yeah, let's run Han Solo. Who did we run him against again? Oh yeah, the White Whale. Let's run him against Han. All right, Mick. Have a good one, buddy. Let's see, Han Solo and original Mustang. Mustang gets him. 2058 to 59. And my lunch time is up too. And the Mustang beats out Han. So that's good to know. Well, he's 4th, he's 5th. That makes a difference. Yeah, you just never know. I suppose it would, you'd have to kind of set a weight limit, or I don't know. Because I can tell you, anybody sending a funny car in the package, I might as well just make it a funny car ripping race, because that's all anybody's going to send. Unless you restrict the weight limits, which I would have to do. So, who knows? Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. Well, we didn't get as many cars as I'd like to have ran for lunch, but that's how it goes sometimes. So from all of us over here at Elevation Diecast Racing. If your car isn't fast, at least it'll look good on the shelf. Have a good day.